Hi guys, in this video we're going to be talking about something that is very important, but unfortunately not many people know about it. And I think you need to hear what I'm going to share with you today. And also I want to thank everybody who shared my videos. You guys are directly impacting thousands of people's lives by sharing my videos. So thank you for doing so. Now, let's begin. There are some things that men don't like to talk about because they feel embarrassed or ashamed, even though they should be discussed openly and honestly. Unfortunately, these topics are often swept under the rug and ignored, which can lead to negative consequences for both men and women. In this video, I will be exposing one such brutal male secret that women tend to keep hidden from others. By uncovering this secret, you will gain valuable insights into the complexities of human relationships and learn how to navigate them more effectively. Now, before we go any further, I need you to smash that subscribe button if you have not done so already. Also, please make sure to stick around until the end of the video to find out the secret that has been keeping you single. No, 1. Men don't like asking for help. It is common for men to feel like they need to be strong and in control all the time, which can make it difficult for them to ask for help when they need it. This can lead to feelings of shame or embarrassment, especially if they feel like they should be able to handle a situation on their own. Additionally, men may fear that asking for help will make them appear weak or incompetent, which can damage their self-esteem and confidence. However, it is important to remember that everyone needs help sometimes, and asking for it does not make anyone weak. Women tend to be more open about their struggles and are often more comfortable asking for help. They are also more likely to seek emotional support from others when they are feeling down. On the other hand, men tend to keep their problems to themselves and suffer in silence. They may feel like they need to be strong and in control all the time, or they may not have a support system they feel comfortable turning to. This can be problematic because it can prevent men from getting the support they need to cope with difficult situations. One way to encourage men to ask for help is to create a safe and non-judgmental environment where they feel comfortable sharing their struggles. This can be achieved by promoting open and honest communication and by showing empathy and understanding towards their experiences. It is also important to challenge gender stereotypes and encourage men to express their emotions and seek support when needed. Overall, creating a culture that supports men's mental health and encourages them to ask for help when they need it can have a positive impact on their well-being and relationships. No. 2. Men don't like to be touched. There are several reasons why men generally don't like being touched. One reason is that men are often socialized to be less emotional and more stoic. From a young age, boys are often discouraged from expressing their emotions, including through physical touch. This can lead to men feeling uncomfortable or awkward when they are touched, as they may not be used to it or may not know how to respond appropriately. Another reason is that men may perceive being touched as a threat to their personal boundaries and space. Many men value their personal space and freedom of movement highly and may feel invaded or restricted when someone touches them. This can be particularly true for men who have not had positive experiences with touch in the past, such as those who have been sexually assaulted or who have had negative experiences with physical contact sports. Additionally, there are cultural and societal factors that contribute to men's discomfort with touch. In many cultures, men are expected to be strong and in control, and showing vulnerability through touch may be seen as a sign of weakness. This can create a societal pressure for men to avoid touch, even if they would like to engage in it. Despite these reasons, it is important to note that not all men feel the same way about touch, and some may enjoy it. It's always best to communicate openly and honestly about boundaries and comfort levels with any physical contact. No. 3. Men don't like to be ignored. Men, like anyone else, don't appreciate being ignored. It can make them feel unimportant, insignificant, and undervalued. When someone ignores them, it sends a message that they are not worth the time or attention of the other person, which can be hurtful and lead to feelings of rejection or abandonment. Moreover, men may feel angry or frustrated when they are ignored, as it can be perceived as a lack of respect or disregard for their opinions or feelings. This can lead to tension and conflict in relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or familial. To build strong and healthy relationships, it's essential to communicate with respect and consideration for others. Ignoring someone is rarely an effective way to resolve conflicts or express disagreement, as it can lead to further misunderstandings and resentment. Instead, it's important to listen to the other person's perspective, communicate openly and honestly, and work together to find a compromise that works for both parties. Remember, everyone wants to feel valued and respected. So next time you're in a disagreement, try to see things from the other person's point of view and communicate with kindness and empathy. Now 4. Men don't like when women play with their hair. Playing with hair can be a natural and instinctive gesture for many people, but it's important to be aware of the potential implications of this action, especially when it comes to interactions with men. For example, playing with your hair while talking to a man can be seen as a flirtatious gesture, which may not always be welcome or appropriate in a professional or social setting. In addition, some men may find playing with hair to be distracting or inappropriate, especially if it's done excessively or in a sexual manner. Ultimately, it's important to be mindful of your body language and the message you're sending to others, especially in professional or social situations. While playing with hair may be a natural gesture, it is important to be aware of the potential implications and to take care not to cause offense or distraction. Now, 5. Men don't like free hugs. This may come as a surprise to some, but it's true that some men may not appreciate unsolicited hugs. While hugs can be a warm and friendly gesture, they can also be seen as an invasion of personal space and a violation of personal boundaries. Some men may feel uncomfortable or even threatened by unwanted physical contact, and this is especially true for those who have had negative experiences with touch in the past. It is important to remember that not all men are the same, and some may be more comfortable with physical affection than others. If you're unsure whether or not someone would appreciate a hug, it's always best to err on the side of caution and avoid it. Instead, you could opt for a handshake or a wave if you're looking for a friendly greeting. Ultimately, respecting others' personal boundaries and comfort levels is crucial for building trust and fostering positive relationships. No, 6. Men don't like being judged. This is a general rule that applies to all humans. Nobody likes to be judged, but it's particularly true for men. Men are often expected to conform to certain societal norms and expectations, and when they don't meet these standards, they may face criticism and negative judgments from others. This can be especially harmful to men who are already struggling with mental health issues, such as depression or anxiety. Constant judgment and criticism can lead to feelings of inferiority, self-doubt, and even suicidal thoughts. It's important to remember that everyone is different, and that men, like everyone else, need to be treated with respect and dignity. Rather than judging others, it's helpful to be understanding and compassionate, knowing that they may be dealing with their own struggles and challenges. Creating a supportive and non-judgmental environment is essential for helping men, particularly those who are vulnerable or at risk, to feel comfortable seeking help and support when they need it. These are just a few of the brutal male secrets that women tend to keep hidden. It is important to remember that every man is an individual, and that these secrets do not apply to all men. These secrets are meant to help women understand men better and to improve their relationships with them. It is also important to note that there are exceptions to every rule, and that not all men will react in the same way to these secrets. Nevertheless, by understanding these secrets, women can become better equipped to navigate their relationships with men and to create more meaningful connections with them. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.